see what you get. The cycles of the moon, we see the full moon, the crescent, the moon, the last cycle of the moon. That means something. The flowing robes look quite watery or fluid, so flexibility, trusting intuition. The pomegranates again could be fertility. Just notice these symbols and meditate on them, and you'll get more information. The high priest, we notice the layers of, I don't know, shall we call it wisdom on his head? Again, he's holding a scepter of sword, meaning the authority of his spiritual knowledge, because his hands are pointing up. Notice the balance between the two and the crossed keys. Notice the feet kind of going sideways like the emperor. Here we don't even see her feet, the empress's feet, but we do see one of the high priestess. I mean, we don't see her feet, but with the empress we see 1 foot. All of that has meanings. But for now, I want you to remember that here we are. We start with the Fool, who's very excited, good weather, good intentions, and he has to have experiences. Why? So he can develop the skills that are required for him to achieve his fullest potential. And learning lessons is important because it allows not only our personality to be formed, but for wisdom, knowledge to expand. Background is very important. It gives you the impetus, if you will, to carry on with your journey, and what he can develop into if you're reading for a male, what she can develop into if you're reading for a woman. If you see this card, so she's older, she's a mother figure. If you see this card when you're doing a reading, again, older, an authority figure, someone that you can trust, that advise, that they're experienced or an expert at what they do. And if you see these two cards, then you're dealing with a female, a woman who's intuitive, developing, who's affected by the moon, the cycles of the moon. If you see the card upside down, again, that could be the negative aspect of the high priestess, or someone who cannot sleep, or not sleeping enough. They've got nervous energy, because very sensitive, the high priestess, believe me. And the high priest, it's almost the oracle for me. I love this card. I always feel good when I see this card in a spread for a client, because it tells me they're right on track. So I call that the destiny card.